Good morning. Hi, everybody. I didn't remember to tell you all last week there was going to be the time change. And I mean, we all know that it comes, right? Maybe next year we won't have to change the clocks. So, good morning. Good morning. We're going to make up for it today because I know we're going to be here longer. So, make sure you grab a cup and join us and stay for the whole time. We're going to have lots of fun filling this bracket, getting it done, finding out who the winners are, and making a turkey together. So we're going to start right out with 16 people here. Not a lot. I don't have audio. Uh-oh. That's not good. What we'll do is we'll start out with Linda putting in the pattern so you'll have it for later. But the plan was to make the turkey together. So I don't know how long it will be today. It might go an hour and a half. It might go 2 hours. And I know that you're not all going to stay that whole time. But that way you'll have the pattern for later. It is a bag o' day tutorial. And Linda will pop that link. It is also in the description box. So we'll start out with, okay, Evelyn, you had me scared there for a minute. We'll start out with what's in my cup. If you can be the first person to let me know that you guessed what's the coffee flavor and the creamer flavor for today, you'll get a spot on the bracket board. I know that there's a lot of you that can't play that because you already have a spot, but that's what we're going to do. And we have 6 spots, I think, left. So there's plenty of time. And it's nice and hot and it's full too. Steve says he's not guessing today. All right. Steve, did you get your yarn? There is your link for the Bag O' Day turkey. Yeah. So what you're going to need is 3 colors of cotton yarn, which I have because Beverly from Beverly's Crafts sent them to me. So I have brown, I have a shade of red, and I have a yellow. You can use any 3 colors you would like that you think that the turkey would be. So the main body is brown. Her feathers have red in it and yellow. I don't know. I have to read back. Last week I wrote down what to do so that way I can just keep going and I don't have to refer back. So those are the 3 colors. Now, Beverly sent me an insulated liner. So she cut them to size, and I have 2 of them. So if you want to insulate yours, you can do that later with a liner that is set up to use for hot pads, which is wonderful, which is why I said there was a little, looked like a little tinfoil or something in it, and that's why, because it's made to be used with hot pads. And some eyes. So Bev sent me a few eyes. I can make 2 sets of these turkeys, and they can be glued on later. So that's what we're going to do today. As soon as somebody figures out that coffee flavor, I am sure that Miss Debbie will let me know because I don't watch the chat too close. So yeah, we're going to finish up this bracket game. The first thing we can do is we can do 2 roll-offs right off the bat because we had an addictions video. Actually, we had 2 addictions videos, and one of them I drew like 7 names. So we had a couple of roll-offs generated from that. So we're going to do Victoria on one roll off, and Sandra is who she goes up against. And we'll do that right now. Get these caught up. It's not going to spin fast today, huh? Okay. I've got my marker. Victoria is the winner. Let's get some sound on this. Victoria moves on down here on 15 and 16. And then over here, we have Mrs. C's Cottage and Teresa. So let's do that. Mrs. C. We'll put them in the wheel and spin that. Yeah, going fast now. Thank you, Denise. Good morning, everyone. We're starting out the day working on this bracket game. I am planning on getting 2 winners today. Mrs. C moves on. Okay. Put her name right here. Okay. So basically you are going to need cotton yarn today and an eye hook. And I will be doing that pattern for the turkey myself with you. But first I have to show you something. Oh, yes. Yes. Before we do our first bracket draw, I got to show you something. Is Miss Beverly here this morning? I hope she is. She usually is. Excuse me. We're up to 31. Wonderful. Great. I didn't do any roll-off draws or anything yet. Where is Miss Beverly? I have something to show you. Okay. Uh-oh, Chera thinks I have blueberry raspberry lemonade today. Nope. I hope Beverly's here because I'm going to show you something. Beverly sent me this challenge to do in October. And this was for making a pumpkin. I hadn't made a pumpkin yet, and she knew that. So she sent me the fall crochet centerpiece. It is a free pattern. It is linked below. And this was to make 3 if you wanted to and put them up, stack them for a really cool centerpiece. And she even sent me the flowers and the items to add to it. And this is a great idea. And I think I probably will do it. I will finish the 3 pieces. But for now, she sent me enough to do 1 pumpkin. So I picked the medium pumpkin. And it was in the orange and green yarn that she sent me. And I got to show you. I finished it. I did a pumpkin, guys. I know you're all thinking, well, that's easy. But boy, I'll tell you, cinching up with that 4 medium worsted yarn, oh, that wasn't easy, especially if you hadn't done it before. So all I did was cinch it like Evelyn said, do a hat, cinch it like a hat. And then it was really thick. And then as you did the top, you added the stem in. Okay, that was fine. And then it said to go down through the whole entire thing and cinch it that way too. So that's all I did. And you know what? It does look like a medium pumpkin that would go in the middle of the centerpiece. So yeah, I know, Lori, I did an amigurumi, if you could call it that. And you know what the best part is? There's no eyes to do. I love that part because that's that's what I always dread. Somebody had me do a couple of goldfish, and I was like, I have to do eyes. Ugh. And stuff like that. So I wasn't interested in doing eyes really, but yeah, I did it. My challenge is done. I'm gonna probably add a little bit of the flowers because you don't want this whole thing on here. But yeah, maybe couple of these would be, yeah. It is a great idea to add the flowers because I really think it sets it right off. Yeah. So that is done. Okay. To start out today, we're going to start with our brown yarn and our eye hook. Yeah. Where's the end? Okay. We got an end. First thing she says is, all right, let's back off of this names on here. This is going to be on because you have to be online to do those. There's Beverly. Oh, I hope she saw that. If not, maybe I'll show it again in another addictions video. All right. So we're starting out with our brown yarn. We are doing a Bago Days, a turkey. And when you're done with this turkey, hopefully sometime today, I will put up a post for you to post your turkey in, your picture of your turkey in for a contest drawing. Oh, darn, somebody is getting close, I see, Miss Deb, but don't give it to her yet. It's not quite. She doesn't have it yet, unless you saw one that was the correct coffee and creamer. Okay. Yep. So go ahead and start the turkey. We're going to chain 4 with an eye hook and some brown yarn and slip stitch to the first chain to form a ring. And as Crystal always does, and I do too, we only chain 1 to start the new row and go right ahead and do 12 double crochets into the ring for your row 1. So we are making this turkey together, and I think that's fun. You don't have to do it today. You can do it at your leisure. But I know that there's some people that never have anyone to crochet with, like me. I never do. So why not do it together? So chain 4, slip stitch to form a ring, and then chain 1 and do 12 double crochets into the ring for a nice round circle. And I'm not counting. I'm just doing the 12, and hopefully I don't go too far over. And we will count. Oops, somebody got it. Somebody got it. It is somebody that already has a spot on the bracket board, I do believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Take 1 out for 13. I did do 13. Okay. Stephanie, you know me way too well. Okay, so slip stitch to the first double crochet to finish your circle. What are we going to give Stephanie? Nothing, because that was supposed to be for a bracket. And she has one. Right? Okay. We'll give her something, all right. Round number 2. We will chain 1 and do 2 double crochets right into the first stitch presented to you. Play it forward. Okay. We're going to also send her the coffee. She doesn't drink coffee. She drinks who isn't on the bracket board. Well, there's quite a few that aren't. I know there's 39 here, and I don't know, 24 on the board or 20, 26 on the board. All right. So round number 2 is round number 2 is 2 doubles in each crochet or each double crochet around. So you're going to end up with 24 when you finish row number 2. Oh, Latoya's not on the board. Uh-oh, Latoya. What do you think, Steph? You want to give it to Latoya? What do you think? There she goes. She came up with something. So put a comment if you're not on the board, and Stephanie will pick one of you. All right. Okay. We will be doing that soon anyway. But yep, go ahead. You go, go, go. And I'm going to finish off row number 2 with 2 double crochets in each crochet stitch around in brown yarn with an eye hook. Is everybody following along okay with that? You'll end up with 24 double crochets to finish off row number 2. You have a bigger circle. And I'm going to go ahead and count them to make sure that I didn't screw up. We are making a turkey, Mrs. C. Grab some cotton yarn. I warned you ahead of time last week we're going to make this turkey. It's a bag-o-day tutorial for a turkey pot holder. And we are chain 4, slip stitch to join for the first round. Put 12 double crochets into your circle. Chain 1 for row 2 and put 2 double crochets in each stitch for your circle to finish it off and have 24 double crochets. So let me check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 16. I missed one. How did I do that? I've got to pull back. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24 for the second row. Slip stitch to join in the top of the first double crochet to finish off your circle, and there is row number 2. If you use all cotton, you can use it for a hot pad. If you don't have all cotton, that's fine. Maybe you have one that has like 15% something else in it. Just use it for a placemat or something, not necessarily for a hot dish. Row number 3, as Stephanie's getting me a bracket board person. Row number 3 is chain 1 and double crochet in the first double crochet and 2 double crochets in the next double crochet, and that will be your repeat. So the next row is double crochet 1, double crochet 2, and repeat. She's giving it to Latoya. Latoya, what number would you like? There are a couple left. Let me go and tell you what they are. Number 1, number 14, number 18, 20, 25, and 30. Those are the only ones left. I think there is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, there are 6. And every single one that is up there will generate a roll-off. So we are going to finish that today. So you're going to go around and put 1 double, 2 double, 1 double, 2 double, all the way around your circle for row 3 until you have 36 stitches. She wants number 14, so I'm going to go ahead and put Latoya's name on number 14. And then I'm going to go ahead and roll off number 14 between Latoya and Cindy V. Get that person's name to advance on. Good morning, Granny D. All right, who is it? Latoya, you won the roll-off. So we will move Latoya up to the next spot. And that generates a roll-off between Latoya and Victoria. So I'm going to change Cindy's name to Victoria. And roll again. Here we go. Oh, it's Latoya's birthday too. Well, a happy birthday. Oh, Jonna. Jonna's birthday too. Oh, yes, we have lots of birthdays in November. Victoria, you won the roll-off with Latoya. So we'll move Victoria up. These names are very similar today. Okay, that generates a roll-off with Miss Deb Murray. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'm not crocheting much, am I? Deb and Victoria. Where are you? Let's one more. Okay, come here. Deb and Victoria are the next ones in the roll-off. It's not easy to do this, I don't think. Okay, here we go. Got it. Deb and Victoria. Here we go. This is for a semi-final spot because it's the last part of that bottom bracket. Happy birthday, everybody that has a birthday in November. Victoria, you won all the way across the bottom. So she is in the semifinal spot. That's the first one we have so far in the semifinals. There will be 2 winners today for this bracket board. All right, so we are on row number 3. And we're doing double crochet, 2 double crochet around the circle. And we're going to end up with 36 double crochets in this row. So, Deb, let's mark the chat and do a regular bracket draw right now. So if you know how this works, it normally works where Deb marks the chat, and anyone who has a United States address can play the game. You will write in a bracket number that is left if you do not have a bracket spot. If you do have a bracket spot, then you can just put in something else, because I am going to give away stitch markers to those that win today. And so go ahead, and everybody can play that has a United States address. And I said it before, but when I didn't mean everybody, if you don't live in the United States, you can't. However, you could play and send it to a friend that lives in the United States. That is allowed. So the numbers are 1, 18, and 20, and 25, and 30. So if you want to stitch markers, we will pick out whatever stitch marker I have in the box that you like. That's the plan. And so I'm going on to finish row number 3 here. Finish up. And we haven't picked out what the prize is going to be for the winning turkey winner. When you finish your turkey, you'll go into the Facebook group and show us your turkey. I didn't pick out anything yet. What do you think we should use or, give away as a prize for the turkey? And I do have to tell you, you have 2 weeks to make this turkey. And the reason why you have 2 weeks is because I'm taking next Sunday off again. I know, but I have to. We have a tournament planned, and it is run by us, the pro shop. And so I guess I have to be there, and it will be most of the day. So I have to take it off. So that gives you 2 weeks to do the turkey. And when we come back, guess what? We will have a fresh board to use for Christmas. It'll be a fresh board to use for Vlogmas. And yes, I will be doing it, but I don't know how. It may be just whatever happens, whatever way I decide to do Vlogmas, but I will be doing it, and I will be using a bracket board. And I plan on starting early, so that way it goes through all the holidays. We don't have to call it a Christmas bracket, but I usually do. It goes through all the holidays. It'll go through Thanksgiving. It'll go through Christmas. It'll go through New Year's, whatever holiday you feel that you need to celebrate. We will have all kinds of stuff going on in November and December for that. All right, let's see if I screwed up again, because talking and doing this does work out for me, as you can see, but that doesn't mean I counted right. Wow, I didn't mess up. It is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 all the way around so far. All right, so that makes it an even number again for 36. So row 3 is complete. You will again slip stitch in your first double crochet to finish off your round. And row number 4 will be very similar. Again, you will chain 1. I like that one. 24 entries. All right, that's wonderful. Row number 4, we're going to double crochet in the first stitch. We will double crochet in the next stitch, so you'll be doing 1, 1, and 2 double crochets in the third. So you're repeat this time around in the circle is 1, 1, and 2 for 4 double crochets. Keep repeating 1, 1, and 2 until you have 48 double crochets. This is a bag o' day pattern that we're doing together to make a turkey pot holder, hot pad, whatever. It's just adorable. I really liked it. Bev challenged me to make it, and I turned it into a make-along for today. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and take a darning needle and I'm going to weave in my tail. And the reason why is because I'm the kind of person that weaves in my tails as I go along. Can you imagine that? Having somebody that actually doesn't want tails on things when I'm done that I miss, and I see it on later on thinking, what the heck? I didn't do that, because I always try and weave in my tails right away. This thread or cotton is very hard to thread a needle with. So I'm going to use a bigger one. It's like, I don't understand how in the heck I cannot get those tails to go in there, and they keep splitting and splitting, and I try 3 times and I try 4 times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around my circle just a little bit and try and tighten it up, because I didn't do a magic loop. You could have done a magic loop. Who's the winner? Who's the winner? Okay, it looks like Gumdrop is the winner, and I don't know who that is, I don't think. And what did she win? Did she win stitch markers or a spot on the bracket board? And I'm going to guess she's not on the bracket board. So that means she probably wants a spot. I would. Unless she doesn't know what the prize is. So let me know what that answer is and what number it is, because I don't know. Okay, we're going to go back to, number 30. Okay, so we're going to call her Gumdrop. Okay, and that is number 30. Okay, let's put that up. Number 30 is generating a spot with Miss Annette. So, whoops. Close the dang thing. So we're going to put Gumdrop and Annette into the wheel and spin the wheel and see who advances on to the next one. All right, let's see who it is this time. Still not done. It's giving me Gumdrop. Gumdrop, you advance on. Okay. That generates another roll off, and this one is between Gumdrop and Miss Granny D. Granny D Thompson is in the roll off for the moment. Let's spin and see who it is. This is always exciting. I don't know about you guys, but I love it. Winner is Granny D Thompson. Okay, let's move Granny D's name up a little bit. Not too far, because we don't have another person on number 25 yet. But we will. Okay, D Thompson, you are in for the next roll off there. Let's finish up another row. Time's getting to be. I mean, I'm not looking at time too much today. I don't really care. If somebody needs to leave, they do. I'm just making a turkey. All right, so let's see. What are we doing? One, and 2 for row number 4. You will end up with 48 double crochets. Is everybody that's doing the turkey enjoying this to do together today? Because no one has said that I'm going too fast. No one has said anything about anything. So I could be the only one making the dang thing. I don't know. Who also is cooking this year? If you are cooking a turkey, let me know. I want to know who else is cooking. I think I'm cooking. All right, so you're making one. You're making one. Teresa, okay. All right, so if you're cooking, I want to know. And are you okay. All right. As long as we are on the same general. 1, 1, and 2, 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 1, 1. Okay. I haven't messed up yet. So what do you think we should give for this turkey prize? Shall I give out cotton or something totally not related to making a turkey out of it? We're making a real one and a fiber turkey. All right. How big are we talking? Because usually we make about somewhere around 15 to 20 pounds. You want me to give Christmas yarn away today? What if I don't have any? Well, if I don't have any, I might. Or turkey stitch markers. Oh my goodness. Someone wants cotton. Evelyn, they would have a revolt. I caught that. That was a good one. Oh, yeah. Well, my mom usually made the Thanksgiving dinner, and we always bring something to go with. Like I made the bean casserole, and Courtney would make something else. And then last year we decided to cook everything for her and bring it to her, and she loved it. All she had to do was just the small couple of things, so she loved it. And I think that's what's going to happen. I'm going to end up making the turkey and bringing it down there, and that's all I have to do. She'll do the potatoes, and Courtney will do stuff, that way. But I'm getting around here to end of row number 4. Lori's just a party pooper. She's not doing the hot pad, and she's not doing a turkey dinner either. What a party pooper. Underachiever. 24-pound turkey last year. Holy cow. That's huge. Well, you've got a lot of people, and you probably want leftovers, because that's the point of making a big one, right? You've got to, because otherwise you won't have any leftovers. There's nothing worse than having leftovers and missing the stuffing out of it, or something you don't have of. Like when people, they have the dinner, and then they'll dish out all of the take home. Here, you take this home, and you get home and you only have 2 ingredients. You're like, ugh. Okay, so I am done with round number 4. Still looks like a big circle. Yep. So we're going to slip stitch to the first double crochet to finish off round number 4. And at this point, we've been talking about what to give away for the prize for the turkey. So if you make the turkey, you're looking in the Facebook group for a place to put it and it's not there yet. So I will try and finish that post and get it up for you today or tomorrow. But the race is on today. So when I get done working on the turkey with you all, I'm going to go watch the NASCAR race because it's the last one. And my guy is up for the championship again. And I can't stop. I got to watch the race. So, It's all about the food, right? So row number 5, let's see what I got here. This will be the first row of the change of pattern. So we're going to chain 1 for row number 5. We're going to single crochet into the first stitch right there where your chain 1 is. We're going to skip 1 and we're going to put 2 doubles, chain 1, 2 doubles into the next stitch. So you're going to start row number 5 with a chain 1 and a single crochet. And then you're going to skip 1 and do a cluster. It will be a cluster, meaning 2 doubles, a chain 1, and 2 doubles. And then we are going to repeat that around. So you're going to skip 1, single crochet in the next one. You're going to skip 1 and do a cluster again. So you got 2 doubles, chain 1, and 2 doubles. So your row number 5 is your first row of feathers. That's what she calls it. She says row number 4 ends with 48 stitches. And row number 5 starts with a chain 1 and single crochet in the very first stitch. Then you will skip 1, do a cluster of 2 doubles, chain 1, 2 doubles in the next stitch. Then you will skip 1 again and do a single crochet in the next one. Skip 1 again and do a cluster. So you're going to start looking like this. V-stitch type pattern, but with 2 doubles. Go all the way around, repeating the single crochet in the cluster until you have 12 points. 12 of the clusters and 12 of the single crochets. So that will end the row number 5, and it will end the color brown as well. You're basically eating all the side dishes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Love turkey dinner. I could, my son Matt said the other day, why is it we only have turkey dinner once a year? What is wrong with us? We love it so much. We should have it more often. And, we used to have it on Easter a lot of times too, but now we've been getting away from it. We haven't been doing it on Easter at all. And I can't remember if we did it for Christmas all that much in the past, but we haven't been doing it for that either. And so that's why he said, why do people only, have it for Thanksgiving? It's my favorite meal too. Yeah. All right, so let's think about this a minute. We have got to get another name on the bracket board. So what I want you to do is I want you to mark the chat, Miss Deb. And this time, 2 things. A number for the bracket board and what you think I should give away as a prize for the turkey. So we still have number 1, number 18, number 20, and number 25 left. So there's 4 spots left, and you're going to put your opinion or your choice for what yarns we should give away for the turkey drawing when we get done, and we will be coming back in 2 weeks to do that. And so I want to try to have a gift ready to send the winner that's chosen by the group, and not by me. Because, it's Thanksgiving. I want to, be thankful for all of you. Something crazy. Oh, cozy. Cozy. Okay. I thought it was crazy. It went by so fast. I'm like, what is that? I saw a neighbor down the road has the big, huge turkey blow up in her front yard. Oh my gosh, it's huge. I think it's bigger than any of the blow ups she puts out for Halloween. Although some of the Halloween blow ups were pretty big this year. I saw the biggest spider. It was so big it covered the whole entire entryway to the house. It went way like a big archway over the house, and it was lit up. That was crazy. Yeah. So I will be finishing my turkey when I'm thinking I might not be finishing it today, but I'm going to give it a heck of a shot here. I'm already on the end of row number 5, and you will finish it up with the cluster and then a slip stitch into the first single crochet. Finish row number 5. Now, at that point, you will have what looks like a doily in brown. That's the body of the turkey. At that point, she tells you that she changes color, which again, I believe I would like to do. So rather than do it the way that she does, where she takes the next color, brings it through the slip stitch, and then ties a knot. That's fine. You can do it that way. It doesn't really matter how you do it, because when you fold this turkey later on, you're never going to see that knot. It's going to be inside of your work if you do it on the back side. So you can go ahead and cut that yarn on row number 5 and start with the yellow. And I don't believe I even found the end of the yellow yet. Someone had a massive blow up that looked like a hamburger with an eyeball olive on top. Are you kidding me? Jeepers. Okay, I found the end, and I had lots of yarn barf here. Although, there's the end. Cotton is forgiving. Yes, it is. It doesn't knot as much as silky soft yarn, right? And I'm going to go ahead and knot mine. Tail it off and weave that end in just a little bit. I don't want it to come out in the wash at some point, because people do wash these. I think I'm going to be giving this away at Thanksgiving. So I just don't know if I have time enough to make a second one so that 2 people get one or not. But I weaved in my tail, and now I'm going to cut that a little bit shorter. And then start with row number 6 and yellow. And Deb has told me that there were 23 entries in the last one, which is great. Everybody's playing. Lots of people are playing. Row number 6, we are going to start right in where we were on that single crochet. We are going to chain 1. If you are adding on your new color, just slip stitch into that first single crochet and chain 1. And then 1 double crochet in the same stitches joining. I'm sorry, that's not what happens. I am very sorry. I jumped ahead, and it is not where you join. If you join the way she does, she tells you to slip stitch to the first point. If you join the way I'm going to do, I'm going to slip stitch into the first point. We're going to start this row in the point. And we're going to chain 1 and double crochet in the point. This time we're going to do 2 doubles in the point, because you have 12 points, and chain 2 and 2 more doubles. That's what your points are going to be now. They are chain 2 in the middle. And then we're going to double crochet. Okay. We're going to skip 3, double crochet in the next stitch, skip 3 stitches. Okay, so what she wants is to move that back and double crochet in the very next stitch you see presented to you before you skip 3. So what you're going to do is, at the point, you're going to add a stitch, and you're going to go into the very next stitch. In order to see it, you have to pull back your cluster to see that stitch. Then you will do the skip 3. You will skip 1 double, you will skip 1 single, and you will skip 1 double. That'll be your valley you're skipping. And then your next double crochet will go in the last stitch right before the point. So you put that double in there. I know it's backwards. Then you're going to do another point. So it'll be 2 doubles, chain 2, and 2 doubles. And then do another double in the very next stitch. So at the top of each point, you're going to have a double, a cluster, and a double. Like that. And nothing in between. You're going to skip the 3 stitches in between. Okay. Steve says I should schedule an addiction video for the next time slot next Sunday. You're absolutely wonderfully correct. That is the best idea, Steve. Thank you. That's a great idea. I will do that. Okay, repeat row number 5. Yes, I can. Real quick, while Deb is drawing, we are going to repeat number 5. So in row number 5, you were still on the brown. You would have chained 1, and you would have put a single crochet in that first stitch. Then you would skip 1, stitch and put a cluster in the next stitch, which would be 2 doubles, chain 1, 2 doubles. Then you will repeat those 2 things. You would skip 1, single crochet, skip 1, do the cluster, 2 doubles, chain 1, and 2 doubles. And that would make you have 12 points and 12 singles for your row 5. I hope that cleared that up a little for you. Now, row 6, we're not going to put anything in the valleys. We're going to just continue on working in the points. What a great idea. That's going to be great. Yep. Although Stephanie and I will be coming on this week with a no filter, most likely Wednesday night. Most likely when we get home from work and we start running around gathering stuff and getting dinner and doing all this, we usually talk once or twice before the evening and say, yep, we're doing it, or no, we're not, or whatever. Okay, all right, there you go, Miss C. All right, thank you. Oh, did I say Beverly? Did I? No, I didn't. I said Stephanie. Stop it. I didn't say that. But Beverly and I are going to be doing a challenge for December now. And I've been thinking up some things that I want to send her. I've been thinking about what to do and how I will tie it into Vlogmas. Oh, are you saying Beverly won? Seriously, Beverly won the last one. What did she have to say? Let me know. I gotta find out. I don't think you're on the board, are you? Are you on the board? I don't think you are. I'm not seeing your name anywhere. Bracket number 18. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So let me do one more point here. And I'll get up and put Bev's name on number 18, and then we'll probably end up with a roll off again. Yep. So what else did Bev say in her winning thing? Did she have any yarn, or what was her idea? So let's do number 18 for Bev. Okay, hang on. It generates a roll-off between Joanne and Bev. Woohoo! Puzzle yarn in harvest colors. I don't think I have puzzle yarn in harvest colors, because that's a new color and it was at Michael's, right? And I didn't buy it. But I might have something. I might have something to use. We will go and look. Just because Bev has challenged me, I will definitely go look. You want turkey colors. Okay. Let's put Bev in to the wheel with Joanne B and see who wins the roll off to advance on. Let's do that first. Okay. 5 Little Monsters has a President's Small Ornament Amy going on. Yeah, puzzle yarn is nice. All right, let's see who won. Joanne B beat you, Bev, but that's okay because you still have a part in the next thing. So we'll move Joanne up. And that does not end yet. So we have 3 spots left. We have 1, we have 20, And we have 25 left. All right, let's see. Puzzle yarn. My gosh, it sounds like that definitely sounds like a snowplow. Now, I didn't say that four-letter word. No. It's been beautiful hot here. I mean, hot. It's extremely mild for the beginning of November. But that just sounded like a snowplow. And I know it was because I know the sound of our snowplows. And I don't know what they're doing or why they're driving up the road, but they better not be snowing today. Okay, so we want some colors of a puzzle yarn or a similar puzzle yarn to use for the turkey winner when they win for 2 weeks from now. Yes, so we're on row number 6. Row number 6 is just the points. You're going to be doing a double crochet and a cluster in the top of the point of 2 doubles, chain 2, 2 doubles, and then you will also do another double crochet in the next space or in the next stitch. So that gives you 12 points that are just a little bit more spaced apart with that extra double on each side of the point. Keep going around with that, and you'll still have 12 points when you're done. Let me look at my puzzle yarn here. I think I've got Barcelona and puzzle yarn mixed in over here. Okay, you have convinced me that this was a good idea, Bev. This was a great idea. Okay, this yarn is a puzzle yarn. It is not the brand new one. It is a colorway called, I can read it upside down. What is it? Boy, I got to get my glasses done again. I just had them done. This is called Crossword. Okay? Crossword. This is a huge skein. It is a 328 yard skein, 7 ounces of puzzle yarn. It is a bulky 5, and it's got brown tones. Come on. I nailed it. Bev, I nailed it. This yarn is made up of 100% acrylic, and it is a bulky 5. It's absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So that is what the winner of the turkey make along will win, because Bev was the winner and that was what she had in her comment. So I will save that for the winner for 2 weeks. You have 2 weeks to make this turkey in, and it does have to be this turkey. Yeah. In between the points on row 6, you will be skipping 3 stitches. You will be skipping the second cluster double crochet, the single, and the next double. So you will be skipping 3 stitches in the valley, and then you will do another peak. So there will be 12 peaks, and they will be your repeat all the way around your turkey. Oh, I put that yarn right on top of my yarn that I was crocheting with, and it got stuck. Okay, let's get that out of the way. There. We have 40 here. Well, we had 43. And okay. Moving right along. Bev and I are going to be doing another challenge for December, and I have a feeling that it will also be some tied into a make-along in December. So that ought to be fun. And maybe you will love doing that one with us. We'll see. I'm not sure all the details yet. Still working it out. Okay. Who wants to play Let's Make a Yarn Deal in Christi's closet? Anybody? We're going to have, this is a special today, by the way. It's a special live. It will most likely be a 2-hour live. I'm not going to pay any attention to the clock. When I'm done, I'm done, you know. Whoops, I missed a stitch. Shoot. I got to go back and put the stitch in. Hang on, Charlie. That one that you're supposed to remember to do before you go into the next cluster? Yeah, that one I missed. Okay, so if you are ready to play, what I want you to put in this time is your favorite color and your favorite weight is always what you put in. But if there's anybody that doesn't have a bracket spot, also put in a bracket number for the last three. We are left with 1 and 20 and 25. We still have 1, 20, and 25. Go ahead and put that in the comments in the mark between the marks that Deb puts up. Make sure you're on live chat, not top chat, and let's fill up your coffee cup also. Deb will take a little extra minutes to allow for time to get up and go get a new fresh cup of coffee or whatever you want to do. So then we will get a new winner for that, and I'll be walking. I've been walking around and finding some yarn to give away for Let's Make a Yarn Deal. Gets quiet in here with just a fan on, and I'm not saying anything. I'm going to keep going on this row until I'm done with this row. Then I will do the drawing here. So I put up all the new winners in an addiction video for the monthly challenges, the hats, and more hats, the glorious granny, the sock along. All of those winners are in the last addictions video. So if you didn't claim a prize, I will tag anybody who is in that drawing, in those drawings. And I picked out new yarns for November. I picked out some bulky yarn for the hats. Oh my goodness. It is bulky, bulky, bulky. This is Eco Cozy. It's a 5 bulky by Michaels. Yep, that is going to be a bulky knit hat when I get done with mine. That is for the winner, and there is a dragonfly stitch marker this month for November. Then we also have some new yarn in the sock yarn, which this will be the last month for the socks. So make sure you get entered. There is one bag left for the sock month of November. And we have some green yarn to give away for that, for you to use for Christmas. So this is the avocado from Yarnable. And this stitch marker, I'm turning it 85 times. This stitch marker is one of the southwestern ones. Yeah. So that is the November. Can you see that? I don't know. There. It's beautiful. There is a post up and there's a close up of that. That is for the November sock. You can crochet a sock. You can knit a sock, whatever way. If you put up a picture of your make, doesn't have to be finished, you'll be entered into the sock yarn. So I'm going to finish up row number 6, which is a yellow row. And the last stitch you're going to do is going to be next to your last cluster or your first cluster. Don't forget that stitch. You're going to slip stitch into your first double, whichever way you want to do that, and slip stitch over to, slip stitch over to the next double in the line. And again, it doesn't matter. She has you start in the row number 7 immediately. So you're going to chain 1 and do a double crochet right in that same one. It doesn't matter. As long as you have your clusters now are in the points and then 2 doubles on each side of your cluster. That is your main goal here. So basically what I'm doing is I am going to slip stitch to my cluster. I'm going to start it there. So slip stitch over twice, and then the third slip stitch is in your cluster. You're going to chain 1 and do a cluster. That is what I'm doing. I will end my round with 2 doubles to meet up with that. So your cluster stitch is the same. It is 2 doubles, chain 2, 2 doubles. Okay. If you came in late, there is one way, and only one way, that you're going to be able to do this make along. And that is to watch the replay or watch the tutorial that we have chosen to do. And that is the Bag O' Day turkey. It is in the description box below. I cannot start over. That is not happening. So we are going to now stop before anybody goes any farther. They need to catch up with row number 6. I am not going to continue with row number 7 until I come back. So I will start row number 7 completely over as soon as I do Let's Make a Yarn Deal. And so you can wait and catch up, let everybody catch up row number 6. All right. Because I shouldn't have jumped ahead. I should have. Okay, let's see. We have a winner. It is Teresa. Teresa wants, and I thought I could read it, but it's gone. Teresa wants green yarn. I believe it is what it said. Dark green yarn, number 1. Oh, dear. You know, you guys make it hard on me. Hard on me. Okay. Let me see if I can find number 1 green yarn. If I can, it may not be dark green. It may not be number 1, but I'm going to try and get as close as I can to that kind of colorway. Yeah. All right. Let me think about this a second. Let me think about this. Like, which direction do I look first? One in, that'd be like sock weight yarn in a green colorway. Okay. Number 1 for the brackets. Oh, Teresa doesn't have a bracket? Seriously? She doesn't? Come on. Really? Yes, she does. Teresa, you have a bracket, right? Yeah, she does. She got one. She got one the other day. Yep. Yep, she has one. Okay. All right. So let me think about this. Which way do I have one? Let me go look while you're catching up on row number 6. It's not easy, I'll tell you that. It's not easy. Still looking. I'm still looking. May have stumped me. Maybe, possibly. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ooh, I think I found something. Stephanie and I have been shopping in the past, and we have a couple things that we haven't been using, and there's a chance here that you might like this. Okay. Let me see here. No, just give me a second. Okay, I found something. But like I said, Stephanie's just going to have to understand that some things are not going to always stay in my stash forever and ever and ever. But she knows. Oh. Don't walk around the room with the camera on and trip over anything, because you might end up on the floor. Okay. All right. What did she say? Okay. All right. That was crinkling. That was definitely crinkling. Okay, I found something very interesting for Teresa. I'm telling you, she's going to have a hard time saying no to this, but she really doesn't have anything to trade up for, I don't think. What stitch marker shall we add? Now this yarn, I know I haven't shown it yet. That's too bad. I'm going to wait a minute. Let's see, green. I have one of these that's got some green in it, so I'm going to pick this one. All right, so usually we play Let's Make a Yarn Deal, and we go and we play this D-stash game, and I usually say, or would you rather have a spot on the bracket board? Well, at this point, Teresa already has one, so I picked out some fingering weight yarn, which is a 1, out of my stash, and this is a very different kind of yarn. Now, there's not a lot of it, but a 1 a lot of times will have a lot of yardage, so it does. Okay, are you ready? Okay, this is a number 1, and it is called the palette. This palette was purchased from Knit Picks, and it is 100% Peruvian Highland wool. Yep. It is a 1 fine and has 231 yards. And the color on this is they are donuts. So okay, it is telling me a number, is it? No, the color on this is called clover. Clover. All right, so clover is 1 skein of this, and I am putting on. Now, I wouldn't have went with wool if I didn't know Teresa. I know her well enough that she will love this. Okay, so there is a stitch marker, has a little green in it, has a little blue in it. It is perfect for knit or crochet with a round lever back. At this point, I have added in a second one because I'm not going to split them up. This colorway is a little bit different than the other one, but it is still goes well together. And this has the color on it called Verdant Heather. So there's a little bit of heather. There's a lot of bit of wool. And that is my D-stash for the day. Hope you enjoyed that. I know Teresa's going to be excited to get this. She will be able to make socks with this. There's plenty enough to do that. She can do her color, she can do her toes and her heels in the opposite color or whatever. I am excited to see her make some socks out of this. It's beautiful, beautiful yarn. There isn't any nylon in it though. So this will be completely hand wash only. Yes. So there is your D-stash of the week. Actually 2 weeks because we are taking next week off. I will not be here for the live. So Steve suggested that I do an addictions video for next Sunday and schedule it for that time, which is a great idea. Okay, let's start row number 7 again. So what I did was I slip stitched till I got to a point. Your row 6 has 12 points and they are yellow. I slip stitched. Oh, Lacey says that would make good mittens. I slip stitched till I got to the top of one of the points, the next point. And I'm doing a cluster in the point, which is what she does. And that is 2 doubles, chain 2, 2 doubles. Then you will put 2 double crochets into the next 2. So 1 double in the next 2 stitches, into the next 2 double stitches. So instead of 1 on each side of your cluster, you'll have 2 now. Then you're going to skip 3, right? Or 2. What are we doing here? Skip 2. So you're going to skip 2 in the valley now. And you're going to do the next 2 doubles and the cluster, which is 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Does anybody have any questions on anything going on the channel right now? Because we are going to finish off this bracket game here in just a minute. And in the meantime, I can answer any questions while we do row number 7 of the turkey. We've got some really cool yarn to give away with the turkey. So now in the next bracket drawing, we're going to be able to pick the stitch marker to go with that yarn. And I'm going to give you choices. I do not have a turkey stitch marker. I don't know where to get one. I probably could have thought about it ahead of time, but I didn't. So we don't have a turkey. But all right. So Rhonda says, if I use safety eyes, could I use this as a hot pad? They would probably melt. Yes. I wouldn't use it as a hot pad if you do that. But hanging it in your kitchen or using it on the table, stand it up somehow so nobody, puts it down on the I noticed I missed one stitch on the row below, and I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to do 2 doubles in the first one to make it be correct, and then skip 2 like you would normally in the valley and then go on. I am not pulling it out. But if you do that, if you miss one, and now you're supposed to have your cluster with 2 doubles on each side and you don't have enough, just put 2 in the first one, and no one is going to see that but you. Yes, that's true. Linda says that you should crochet some eyes for that. I don't know that you have to. You could cut out some felt maybe and make the the eye white on the outside and then a piece of black felt for the round part in the inside, and then sew them all down. The felt should be okay to be used as a hot pad. What do you guys think about using the felt? Yeah, we're not going to pull out any of this work now. I'm too far ahead. Row number 7. Yeah, I don't want to start over for anybody that's new today, but you can still get into the make along by doing the turkey in the next 2 weeks, however long it takes you. Go ahead and do the replay, or go ahead and go over to a Bag O' Days tutorial and follow hers, and then take a picture and put it in, because we have some yarn to win. And when we did the first drawing, Beverly suggested some puzzle yarn. So this is what you're going to win if you are in the turkey drawing and you win it. And now we're going to mark the chat again. We have what? 1, 2, we have 3 spots open. We're going to choose one of those spots if you don't have a spot on the bracket board, and they are 1, 20, and 25. And if you have a spot, you still can decide what stitch marker will be given away with that puzzle yarn. So I have a suggestion right off the top, but I will show a couple before. Don't mark the chat yet, Deb. Hang on till I show this. We want everything to go together. We have some mushrooms. There's a mushroom stitch marker. You can pick this mushroom stitch marker to go in to the drawing with the yarn. We still have some pumpkins left, so I'll go ahead and show one of them in case somebody wants one of them in there. Deb's going to go ahead and mark the chat now. And we have a choice of dragonfly, one of these. And then I think one of the disco balls. Whoops, I dropped it. One of the disco balls. It is a clear one. These are really cute. So you're going to comment now a number 1, 20, or 25 in the brackets, and which stitch marker you think we should put in to the drawing for the turkey drawing. And one last one. So there's 5 to choose from. We will do one of the rainbow. So you have 5. You have the rainbow, the mushroom, the dragonfly, the jack-o'-lantern, and the disco ball, which is the white one. And I dropped one, of course. You have to drop something on every show, or it would not be a regular show. I'm telling you. Kathy Ann says, I'm pretty sure I'm not up there. I don't think you're up there, Kathy Ann. I don't think you are. It's going to be exciting to see who wins the bracket game. So we are going to be doing a new bracket game over the holidays. I will have a new board up in 2 weeks, and we will start. And maybe even the first bracket spot will also give to the winner of the turkey make-along, right? Give that person a choice. I know I'll give that person a choice. That's what I'll do. No scavenger hunt. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a scavenger hunt. I was planning on it, but I'm still thinking. I am so busy. You have no idea. I have not crocheted hardly at all in the last month. And high school bowling is starting next week. That hasn't even started yet. And so people are bringing their kids in for new bowling equipment, shoes and bags. And that is what I do best, is the accessories. I make sure that I order enough, keep it stocked up, make sure I call people when their order comes in. And that's what my job is. And I have just been so busy. And I don't think it's going to end anytime soon, because not only is high school bowling starting, but then they start Christmas shopping, right? So I'm trying to get the pro shop ready for the Christmas shopping time as well. I ordered in, well, both of us picked. So he picked the men's shoes, I picked the women's shoes, and we got a huge order in last Thursday. And we put the shoes away, and we sold 2 or 3 already out of it. So, yeah, it's been crazy. Yeah. I don't know. Well, we'll see. I think it's going to be a make-along this year. Yeah. I think that if you follow Vlogmas this year, you're going to be following a make-along. Yeah. I don't know for sure, but I think so. I am on row number 7 of my turkey. I'm so happy that I am that far along, and my hand is holding up, because you know that cotton yarn can be difficult for some people. And my left hand seems to do all the work. And I'm not left-handed, but yeah, it hurts. That scavenger hunt was hard. Well, yeah, if you're not watching every day and stuff, yeah, it can be. It can be. 32 entries? Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. That is great. So row 7 is coming to a close here. I'm just about done. I've got one more cluster to do. So row 7, you had a cluster with 2 double crochets on each side of your cluster, and your valleys are again open. So this gives you the wings or the feathers of the turkey. I am coming around. And so what I did was I started in a cluster. So I need to end with 2 double crochets to get back up to the same on both sides. So that's the last thing I'm going to do. I'm going to slip stitch in my first double, and then I'm going to look at the pattern real quick. Okay. I'm going to look at something real quick. Kind of thinking that I missed writing something down. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Yes, I see it now. I see it. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong here. We are going to cut our yarn and end the yellow. That's all I had to look at. I just wanted to see whether I had missed writing that down, and I did not. All right, so who is... Oh, hi, Connie. I didn't know you were here today. Who is the winner? I see that your congratulations is going out to Carolyn. So Carolyn is going to win bracket number 1, Deb says. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that she wasn't on the board. Okay, Carolyn, congratulations, Carolyn. I am going to weave in my yellow thread now so that I have no ends right now. And then I'm going to show you how far I am with the row number 7. And then you guys can catch up on row number 7 while I do the next bracket roll off. Okay. Here is, it looks like a big doily. That is row number 7 of the turkey. Yeah. Isn't this great? All right. So I will wait. Now, what stitch marker did Carolyn have down, you guys? I missed that too. You got to tell me that so I can put these away before I knock the whole entire box on the floor. We wouldn't want that. Oh, she didn't pick. Oh. Well, then you know what, Deb? Check that and pick another name. Oh, no, you know what? We'll just wait. We'll wait. We'll do it again. We'll forget that. We'll just wait because we have 2 more drawings to do. So we will just close the box so I don't knock it on the floor. Leave the 5 stitch markers out and get up and put Carolyn's name in on bracket number 1 and then do the roll off. Okay, hang on. Okay, so Carolyn generated a roll off between herself and Miss Cynthia King. So I put their names into the wheel and we will roll off All right. Yeah, we'll just do it again. I don't mind. Cynthia King, you win the roll-off between you and Carolyn. So we'll put Cynthia's name next. Again, moving on up, we are going to get another roll-off. This one will be between Cynthia and Charlene. Charlene! Okay, here we go. I spelled Charlene wrong. Dingy. Okay. Cynthia and Charlene are up next. Come on now. Wheel. Let's go. All right, here we go. One more pick. Okay, who is it? It's Cynthia again. Ooh, she's on a roll. On a roll. Okay, we're going to put Cynthia up next in the next bracket and get ourselves a semifinalist between Cynthia and Chera. Lots of C's here. Lots of C's. Okay, Chera, so you're up. Cynthia and Chera, go. How fun is this? This is a great day. Hope you're enjoying this. Being here forever, aren't we? That's okay. The winner today on that semifinal bracket is Chera. So Chera's name will move in to the last spot on that top part. We still have number 20 and number 25 to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do another draw. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is bring out our red yarn for our turkey. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Yeah, I hope you are. Okay, red yarn, eye hook still. And we're going to move these out of my way. Row number 8. I am going to slip stitch into one of the points. There's still 12 points. They're just a little bit bigger points. And then do a cluster. So I'm going to slip stitch, chain 1, and do 2 doubles with my red yarn, cotton, chain 2, and 2 doubles. And then she says, double crochet in the next 2 doubles. Oh no, I'm sorry. Double crochet in the next 3 doubles. That was row 7. Row 8 is 3 doubles. So on each side of your clusters, your point, you're going to have 3 doubles. And because I started in the cluster on top, mine will end with 3 doubles on that side. So this side now will have 5 doubles and 2 chains. See? So you're 3. Okay. You're going to skip the valley with the 2 doubles at the bottom. So skip 1, skip 2, and now you're on the other side of the cluster. You're going to be 3 doubles. Just keep repeating this all the way around. So you have 2 doubles into the top of your point, chain 2, 2 doubles, and 3 double crochets on each side of your points. That's all. Any questions on that? 1, 2, and 3. And then skip 2 at the bottom and do 3 up. All right, so we're going to put in a bracket number now if you would like to get into the brackets. And at that same time, if you didn't jump ahead, you would have known I wanted you to pick a stitch marker to go into, but we didn't say that, so now just the number is fine. Yeah, sometimes you just have to. Okay, so this is hard to, don't miss that one that's tucked in the back there. Every time you come out of your cluster, don't miss that one stitch in the back. It's always hiding. 1, 2, 3. We will pick that stitch marker on the last drawing later on. That's what we'll do. All right, we're going for 20 or 25. We're going to get this bracket filled today. Yep. Still 39 people here, even after almost 2 hours. That's awesome. Awesome. This is row number 8. Okay, so what they're telling me is that row number 8, 9, and 10 are all red. And this is the same row, the same thing. You do the same thing every row, 8, 9, and 10 with the red. So I will not be able to finish this on camera. I will come back in 2 weeks and have a finished turkey to show you. And I hope you all finish it. You have 2 weeks to finish it, and you're going to enter it into a Facebook challenge page that I haven't made yet, by the way. All right. I think, yep, Deb just marked the chat for this drawing. So we'll have one more before we end the day. So don't go away. And at that point, we will have 2 winners for the bracket game. I probably should show you what's in the finals. And I will. Because you know what? It's a mystery at the moment to anybody that's new. But I've been showing that and filling that bag of goodies for the last month. For the Halloween brackets. That's what this was. And so when we get to the end, when we get down to 2 winners, the first winner drawn will be able to pick bag number 1 or bag number 2. Bag number 1 is the blue bag that has mostly blues in it. Bag number 2 is the purple bag that has some purple in it. So when we get there, we will then show what's in the bags. But not till then. I am working on row number 8 of the turkey. Is everybody else on row number 8, or am I way past you guys? Or are you way past me? I'm going to miss your big 60 birthday this year. Why? Why am I going to miss it? Tell me. I shouldn't miss it. I can Zoom with you. Oh, it is Connie. She wins number 25. Okay. I understand. Okay. Hang on. I'm going to get up and write Connie's name on number 25 and do another roll off. And while I'm doing that, the next drawing is going to be this way. but I don't want to start it yet. Let me get this going here. Let me get her on the 25, and I want to say something about the last drawing one more time. Okay. All right, we'll put Connie right here in number 25, and she's going to generate a roll-off between herself and Miss Christina Ritter. Okay, so that's 25 and 26. Let's see who the winner is between, more C's. Can you imagine that? I can't believe it. Yep, more C's. What are you doing here? Oh, you stupid thing. It's when you close it down and open it back up, it doesn't always want to work, does it? Okay, here we go. Connie and Christina. Woohoo! Here we go. Let's see what we got. Give me a winner. There we go. Who is it? It is Christina. Short-lived, huh, Connie? Yep. All right. Christina moves on. And another C. Yes. Christina goes against Mrs. C. Mrs. C. This is crazy with the C's. I can't even believe it. All right, so Mrs. C and Christina are the next roll-off. Woohoo! I see names I've never seen before. Ganny Joe, hello. All right, let's see. I don't always read the chat. So, Christina, you won again. We'll put Christina's name in the next box, and that will get us a semi-finalist on this one. And that is going to be against Miss. I always say Miss. Whether you're married or not, I say Miss. Granny D. Thompson. Okay, so that is the last one on the bottom. So let's see who wins between Christina and Miss Granny D. All right, let's see. I don't even know if D is here. She's probably gone. That's okay. I kept you 2 hours already. Oh, I think this is the longest one I've ever done. Granny D, she moves on to the semifinalists. Oh, my goodness. Granny D. Thompson. Okay, we have one spot left. Now we are going to do the last spot and find out who the winners are. So what I want you to do is when Deb marks the chat this time, again, you're going to try for that last spot, but you're also going to let me know what one of these stitch markers I'm going to put into the turkey drawing for the making a turkey. So I've got a mushroom. I've got a dragonfly. I have a rainbow. I have a disco ball. And the last one is jack-o'-lantern. Yep, so you're going to put in, when Deb marks the chat, one of these stitch markers and a number, the number 20, because that is the last one left if you are not in the brackets. If you are in the brackets, you're just going to let me know what stitch marker you want put into the turkey drawing. We're making a turkey pot holder, and this is the winning yarn, and it will go with this yarn. And Linda decided that she is going to give her spot away to someone if they win. So that's a good idea. Last chance bracket, number 20. Absolutely. All right, so I am on row number 8 on the red color. And we're doing this turkey pot holder for the drawing to be on the day we come back, because next Sunday we're skipping There will be no live next Sunday. And then I'll draw the winner the following Sunday. So you have 2 weeks to do the turkey in. When I come back, there should be a brand new bracket board up for the holidays. The holiday brackets start that week. We'll do an addictions videos, and we'll talk about what's going to be in the brackets. We'll be doing holiday vlogs. I'm calling them holiday vlogs because I think I'm going to be doing a make-along, and I'll be talking about that make-along in the vlogs. I don't know. I could totally be talking baloney at this point, and I won't have time to do it. Do you have my Facebook group, Mimi? I can't remember your real name. I know who you are. I think it's Kathy. I could be wrong. But your sock, okay, any challenge that we do, anyone at all, you go to the Facebook group, you click on feature. All of the challenges and the features and the ongoing things will come up only, no other feed. It allows you to see just the monthly hats. It will allow you to see just a sock for the month. Any of the old ones are just taken off the feature, but they're not deleted. That way, if you want to look back on other sock months and you want to see what people have put in, then you can, because I have not deleted them. But yeah, the socks go into the November sock feature challenge. If you do not have Facebook, you can send me an email. The email is down below in the description box. All righty. We're going to get one last winner here from Deb and finish off this bracket game now. I'll show you what's in the prize bin for that in the bags when they pick one. So hopefully the winners are here. That would be good, huh? So far, everybody that's playing, I think, has been here so far. 28 entries into the last one. Awesome. I'm coming up on my last round here, number 8. My last stitch is the last 3 stitches on this side. I'm going to slip stitch to my first one, finish the round off, and then do row number 9 and number 10 in red. And then when you finish that, you will go back to brown for row number 11. So if you look at it, it looks like a doily. But when you fold it, you're going to match your peaks. And if you can see, that looks like his feathers. And then you're going to go back to brown in row number 11. So this is quite sizable. I really, really like the size of this. Now, when we get down with row number 11, row number 11 is a single crochet row. And you're going to have a little decreases going on there to fill in your feathers. I would love to come back in 2 weeks and do that with you, but I don't know that is, I mean, if it was next week, definitely. I am not doing this to teach anything. I was just doing this to do it with other people because we really like to crochet with other people. That was the main thing. You didn't have to do it together. You can do it on your own at your leisure and then just enter your entry into the Facebook group. If you haven't joined the Facebook group yet, the link is down below. I will have Linda drop that into the chat if you want. But there's going to be 3 rows of red and then 1 of brown. So it's going to be out here. And then I'm going to add insulation for a little bit of padding. And then I'll finish it off just before I do roll number 11. I'll slide that in and I will finish it off. And then there are some eyes and some facial features that you can do for his face and his gobbler. What do they call that? The gobbler. I don't know. Anyway, so you can finish it by going to the link. If you need the link again, it is down below in the description box. It is a Bag O Day pattern, and we love doing Bag O Day patterns together. It's so much fun. All right, so what we're going to do now is give the last bracket winner to Kathy Ann. Yep. She's not. Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, she's not on the board. So Kathy Ann is going to get number 20. And what stitch marker did she have? Do you guys know? Oh, it's the Waddle. That's the name of it. Oh, bye, Mrs. C. See you later. All righty. It's called the Waddle. All right. So yes, there's a little additions to put on here to make his face. And it's a beautiful pattern. I'm enjoying every minute of it with you guys. The rainbow stitch marker is the one that Kathy Ann chose. So we are going to put the rainbow one right on the yarn. This is a puzzle yarn in the brown colorway, and it's called Crossword. And that was what Bev picked. So we have completely gathered together to do this, the prizes and everything. We all did it together. I didn't pick it by myself. We'll put those the names that generated the next roll off in. I'm going to put these away because I don't want them to fall on the floor and get lost. So the roll off now is going to be between Aisha and Kathy Ann, which is another C. All right, Aisha has number 19, and that'll generate the last section of the last bracket. How you doing? All right, so the winner of that moves on is Kathy Ann. All right, put Kathy Ann's name next. Okay, so Kathy Ann stays and Aisha goes off, and then Kathy Ann goes against Joanne. Joanne has the top spot there, number at the top from earlier. So we'll go ahead and see who is going to win this one. All right, all right. Joanne won. Okay. Okay, we have one more roll off to get another semifinalist. So that will be Joanne and Denise. Denise is here. I saw her earlier. So everybody pretty much has been here that was in this. That's awesome. All right, last roll off for the last semifinalist spot. Woohoo! That really went. Woohoo! Let's see who it is. I'm not going to tag everyone today that was in the brackets. It's Denise. I'm going to tag just a couple, the winners and stuff. So when I do the weekly update, I will just have some tags. So Denise is the semifinalist for the top. And that is an H. Denise. All right, so we have 4 semifinalists. We have Chera, Victoria, Denise, and Granny D. So we're going to have all 4 names go into the wheel. And then we will have that last roll off for the grand prize. So what I'm doing is I'm putting everybody's name in first, and then we'll have an elimination, and we will do last man standing. Before we do last man standing, I am going to show you the bags one more time. Bag number 1 for the Halloween brackets was a bag from Michael's filled with some teal and some blue yarn. But we did start out with some K&C cotton. We had some more cotton, which was a dark purple and a gray marl. So there was 2 kinds of cotton in here. Then we had some teal style sock yarn from Premier. It's Premier Serenity. It was donated by Linda. And this is teal. And then we had some minis. These are great to use for socks, toes, and heels. We have 3 minis in here. And then we have a container for you to keep your stitch markers in. And there is some Halloween stitch markers in each one. And there is some knit holders for your needle holders. And they're just weird. And this one has, I think they all have pretty much the same that we doubled. And then they also have 1 pair of earrings in here. So you're going to get a pair of earrings in there too. So that was bag number 1. If you are the winner, you get to pick the first bag that you have your choice. You can pick bag 1 or 2. Then the runner-up will get the second bag that the other one didn't pick. So in the differences, bag number 2 has purple. And the only purple that it really has that's different is the sock yarn is the purple color. And that is called, boy, is this hard to read. This is the tiniest words ever. Chili. It's called chili. That's the differences. So we will go on now and let's draw the winner. The first name out will be like musical chairs, last man standing. So all 4 names of semifinalists are in the drawing. So let's see. The first man out is Granny D. I'm so sorry, Granny D. You didn't win the final, but that's okay. It's so much fun to play. We will draw another name, and that person will be out. That is the way we're playing the musical chairs, where you don't get a chair, you're out. Last name that is out will be Denise. Denise, I'm sorry this time. I hope you play again. We are down to Chera and Victoria. So Chera and Victoria are both winners. We just have to find out which one gets to choose. So whoever gets their name has to sit out. They're the runner-up. So the runner-up is Victoria. And so that means that Chara Chapin is the winner of our Halloween brackets, and she gets to choose the bag that she wants, the number 1 with the blue or number 2 with the purple, and Victoria gets the other one. So congratulations to all the winners today. I really hope you enjoyed this 2-hour special. I hope you enjoyed making this together. I'm loving this. This is really nice. I will finish off mine. I will put up a post for you to put your turkeys in on the Facebook group. And I will also be giving away that beautiful puzzle yarn for that. Yeah. So, all right. All right. Thank you all for joining me today. And I don't know whether we talked about what kind of coffee this was or not, because I don't think anybody got it. Did they, Deb? Nobody got this, right? Not yet. I think there's a possibility. I've got one more thing up my sleeve here. Yes. Thank you, Granny D. Thank you for everybody for coming today. So Deb, you did not have, Stephanie won. Okay, that's right. That's right. Now you remind, see, it was 2 hours ago and I forgot. All right. Okay, well then take a moment out of each day and be creative. Talk to y'all later. Bye now. And pray for Elliot to win the championship. All racers, stay safe today and have a good race. Talk to y'all later. Bye for now.